Good afternoon and welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz and we are live from the Stadium Field Grand Champions Polo Club for the 2025 Santa Rita Abierto. 90 degrees Fahrenheit today, 10 miles an hour wind, gusty winds here blowing. It won't be that big of a difference. Gusting 11 miles an hour. Beautiful shot there of the Stadium Field at the Grand Champions Polo Club. And if you're in the area and you like stop in, come on down. They are live. Jan Edik Frank, the voice of Polo, is calling the game live from the field. I'll be calling it here from CTV Sports once again. Thank you for joining us here on CTV Sports for the Santa Rita Abierto. This is going to be great, man. It's an open tournament, and we have 32 goals against 29, so two big, strong teams here, and three Graces will be coming in the gray jerseys today. They're going to have Colo Gonzalez playing the number 1. Matias Colo Gonzalez at 5 goals. Keep an eye on him. He's a fantastic player. Going to be fun watching him play the number 1 and pulling the team. Playing number 2, Juanma Nero. So Juanma is going to play the number 2 on 10 goals. Number 3, Pablo Mac Donough on 10 goals. And then Novillo Astrada on 7 goals will play the back. This is going to be a great combination with Colo in the front and Alejandro in the back. They're going to handle their positions very, very well. And then to see the dynamic duo of Pablo Mac Donough and Juanma Nero in the middle should be fantastic. Casablanca, though, they're going to come in the black and pink jerseys. Grant Ganzi, a.k.a. Double G, will play the number 1 on 3 goals coming off his Founders Cup win. And Rufino Bensadon will play the number 2 on 8 goals. Sapo Caset will play the number 3 on 9 goals. And Gonzalito, welcome back to the Grand Champions Polo Club. Gonza Pieres coming in 9 goals today. And they, 3 out of 4 just coming off their Founders Cup win in the World Polo League. Remember the WPL World Polo League? Highest rated polo in North America outside of Argentina, 26 goal polo. If you did not have an opportunity to see that game, please go back to CTV Sports. Check it out. It was an amazing final right here on our stadium field. Our mountain officials today will be two of our top umpires from Argentina. We have international umpires in town for the World Polo League and the 2025 winter season here at the Grand Champions Polo Club, where we're covering everything from 6 goals to 26 goals. And if you've not had an opportunity to watch any of the 6-goal polo, it has been the leagues have been filled up. We've had 9 teams in the first tournament, 8 in the second, and they have been very competitive. And as I say, the 6 goals been more like 8 to 12. The 8 goals been more like 12 to 14, and the 12 been like 16 to 18. As we just had the finals of the USPA Bronze Trophy yesterday, and congratulations to Ganzi bringing home that cup. But make sure you download the apps, Grand Champions Polo Club, GCPC, gcpolo.com. Make sure you download the app. It'll give you all the information you need to get to all the fields, GPS coordinates to every field during the week when we're playing. Weekends are a little easier to get around, but if you do like to watch polo during the week and you want to come out and tailgate, you can watch the games. We do play a lot of the games also at the Santa Rita Polo Farm. So Santa Rita Abierto, very fitting for the 2025 Abierto. And with these players, make sure you also download the CTV Sports app. So you can get all those apps. They'll give you all the information you need to get all the polo. As we say, polo in your pocket 24/7. And it looks like our players are doing their final turn and warming up. In the saddle, our top umpires from Argentina today will be Esteban Ferrari and Pepe Raja. As they come walking in right here, it looks like Esteban right there on the left side, bringing in the 3 Graces team. And as if you look at the players, you have Colo there in the black helmet. You have Pablo in the white helmet. And Juanma will play in the gray helmet. Alejandro wearing his signature maroon helmet. I call him the Secretary of Defense. You'll understand why when you can see in the background there, we have a lot of people tailgating on the side. Also, you can work your way down it's a great shot here of the VIP. And that's where Jan Edek Frank and then our DJs are set up for the game. Here we go. Here's Casablanca coming in. Love the new jerseys in the black and pink. Grant Ganzi in the pink helmet right there. Rufino Bensadon in the black helmet. Sapo Caset in the blue helmet. And welcome back, Gonzalito. I saw Gonzalito at the PTF. As we had a PTF, Major Colin on Monday. And if you like watching the junior players play, which a lot of people do like watching the junior players play, you can go back and check that out. That was a lot of fun. We had over 50, 60 kids, and they are going to a whole nother level. The future is bright. And I want to thank Jennifer McLevy, and what a great job they do to get all those young, talented polo stars out on the field competing against each other. We have them lined up in the middle of the field. And I'd like to please welcome everybody, Tom Blake, to sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Tom. Always the fixture here at the Grand Champions Polo Club and all of our tournaments. And you'll be able to see Tom all season long as the players line up here in the center. And they'll get ready for their proper introduction. Going to be a very competitive game here. Both teams will look to go with number 1 for Casablanca. And I said he is the ambassador of the Casablanca brand. Grant Ganzi playing the number 2. It will be Rufino Bensadon playing the number 3, Sapo Caset in the blue helmet, and holding down the back door, Gonzalito Pieres in the white helmet. They are going to be a great combination, and Gonza is going to fit very well with our 3. Playing number 1 here for the 3 Graces team, Colo Gonzalez. Playing the number 2 will be Juanma Nero. Playing the number 3 will be Pablo Mac Donough. And our number 4 today will be Alejandro Novillo Astrada. As I went through the handicaps earlier, Colo on 5, Juanma on 10, Pablo on 10, and Astrada on 7. Casablanca, Grant on 3, Rufino on 8, Sapo on 9, and Gonzalito on 9. This is an open tournament, so no handicap will be adjusted. And it is, well, daylight savings, National Daylight Savings. So get ready for that. And it's National American Paddlefish Day, believe it or not. And for all you Barbie fans out there, it's National Barbie Day also. I think a lot of us grew up with Barbie. And National Get Over It Day. So, that's a perfect adjustment as we have the Abierto going on. So get over it because you're going to see some great polo. And if you love meatballs, well, it's National Meatball Day also. So I think there's a few in there that you can celebrate and at least bring a smile to your face before we get our first bowl in of the day. If you're new to the game of polo, remember that after they do score a goal, they will switch directions. So they're going to start out after the coin toss, and it's going to be... Yeah, it looks like Three Graces headed towards, you see the World Polo League banner there, headed towards the north goal. This field runs north and south. So then we have the Three Graces team in the gray headed to the north. Casablanca will head to the south, and they'll switch directions after every goal is scored. Picked up here on the first bowl in, it's going to be Gonzalez, and he backs it up cleanly, but met in here quickly by Caset, and Sapo will control. Down the center they go with it. Bounces off a pony there, and Bensadon has an opportunity. Snap, and wow. That is how quick you can get it done. Steal the ball from the center of the field. This combination is very strong in the middle with the Rufino Sapo dynamic duo. And Rufino will pick up his first goal of the day on a perfect pinpoint pass from Caset as we come back to the center. Because Casablanca headed towards the north. Three Graces headed towards the south. And it's going to be, well, the dynamic duo of Bensadon and Caset, and Sapo will pick up one quickly here. Now this Casablanca team, one of the strong points of their game in the Founders Cup was the bowl-in, and right now showing you how quickly they can win the ball and release it. And keep an eye on these players because they will be moving before the ball gets hit. It's fun to watch. Here we go. Second bowling will be won. Oh, at first won by Three Graces, but picked up and controlled now by Pieres. Gonzalito one time, and he's got players running. Grant going to get out front. Gonzalez decides to run the turn here. Colo with a little different play there, a little dangerous, but he says, let's go with it, and he's got the 10-goalers going, and here comes Nero going forward, hooked by Gonzalito, and we have gone to another gear as Gonzalez will find Juanma, and again, I have a feeling we are going to have a high-scoring, high-goal game for you today because these guys are running and gunning early. Great play here by Juanma to take them out of Gonzalito or vice versa because Gonzalez gets in a perfect spot, the give and go, and the finish by Nero. 1-1 as they line them back up on umpire Ferrari. Esteban gets it back to him. Big ball out of the bowl-in, and they have Matias going forward. Colo Gonzalez, one touch. And look at this. Wow, this is just going perfect for both teams actually coming out and scoring quickly out of the bowl-ins. Now Gonzalez comes in once, twice, picks up the equalizer. So full rotation early by the Three Graces team on the bowling, and we are going to see a number of bowlings today based on the goals being scored. These teams are so well set up on their offensive attack. It's going to be interesting to watch the defensive battle, and right there Alejandro makes the first huge defensive play, gets them all moving forward here, and they come across the center, and we get a right-of-way violation. Keep an eye on this ball as it's running up and down the field. You're going to have two players enter your screen from right to left right there, and then you get the hook by Gonzalez. Sapo Caset following the right-of-way. So we'll have a courtesy change, and we're going to use the courtesy change one time per half. Per half chucker. I do apologize. Gives the players the opportunity to change their four-legged athlete whenever, and it is not mandatory. Most players do use the courtesy change, and they work that into their string of horses as to rotate them. A lot of looked like a lot of players came out, and we're going to see some top horses on the field today, and breeding operations. We already we've seen JM. So Juanma Nero on the JM breeding operation. And we have Rita, which is Pablo Mac Donough. That's your Three Graces team. And we also have the Astradas out there. So we get the Astradas. And we also have on the other side Sapo Caset, where we have Sapo. That's his breeding operation. And we have, let's see, what else we got here? We got, of course, Gonza Pieres, as we have Elastina, the Elastina Open breeding operation, and Grand Ganzi with the Santa Rita breeding operation. So we're going to touch on those breeding operations all day long. It's going to be Sapo Caset from the spot on the penalty 5A. And Sapo's going to get a hold of this one. And just off to the right. So a good 100 yards out there on the penalty shot. Hit it well, but off to the outside. And it'll be the first knock-in as both teams very successful early shooting at goal in the first half of the first chukker. Picked up here and controlled down by Mac Donough. Pablo wants to keep the Three Graces team moving forward. Nicely picked up by Nero. Juanma going down the center looking for Gonzalez. A little short. Give and go from Bensadon to Gonzalito Pieres. Down the outside, looking for Caset. Broke up by Gonzalez. And controlled now again by Bensadon as he'll keep it going. We're going to find Grant Ganzi. Grant, well done. Double G getting through the hook of Astrada. That's going to be a perfect layup for Gonzalito. And the 1, 2, 3 times my lady in the high flag. And that was very, very close because Alejandro Novillo Astrada, keep an eye on this. He actually leaned way back to try to meet that ball. Grant snapped it just before Alejandro could get his mallet on the ball. Alejandro, knowing that Gonzalito was on the move by himself there, so he had to make a desperation play and try to go for it, and he almost got it done, and we're going to go back and forth. So the bowling's here, about 50-50, Mac Donough. Pablo under the neck, beautiful neck shot. He's going to find Gonzalez. Colo around the corner. Control play, looking to go down the center. And, man, this is this beautiful polo as Gonzalito Pieres is going to meet this ball on the move. He overrides now, and Pablo will control. Alejandro's going to go forward, so full four-player rotation. Oh, yes, Mac Donough out of the air. This ball might carry on its own. Gonzalez wins the ride-off with Sapo and gets the finish. And that ball went as high as it did far. Watch this ball out of the air. That is spectacular as it lands right inside. Well done there. Oh, and actually, we're going to give it to Alejandro. I do apologize there. Alejandro, Novillo Astrada comes in behind to get the finish and making it 3-3. Oh, both teams on track here to have a high-scoring offensive attack day. Now, McDonough and three Graces will win this one in the last 30 seconds. Open back shot, Gonzalito looking for Bensadon, and Rufino will run the turn here. Rufino on the bay. Keeps it. Oh, bad luck there. It's going to skip over the board. So when we return for the second chucker, we will have a change of possession, a cop on the pitch right here in front. And we'll get everybody on some fresh ponies. And we'll be right back for our second chucker of the 2025 Santa Rita Abierto.
The 7th annual Nick Roldan Sunset Polo White Party is back.
Welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz, and we are live from the Grand Champions Polo Club Stadium Field for the 2025 Santa Rita Abierto. 32 goals against 29. High goal polo at its finest. Three Graces in the gray jerseys playing the number one, Matias Colo Gonzalez on 5 goals. Number 2, Juanma Nero on 10 goals. Pablo Mac Donough on 10 goals. And Alejandro Novillo Astrada on 7. They come in very, very strong on 32 goals. Casablanca in the black and pink. Grant Ganzi on 3 goals, playing the number 1. Rufino Bensadon will play number 2 on 8 goals. Sapo Caset will wear the 3 on 9. And Gonza Pieres will play the number 4 on 9 goals. Good shot there in the background of the banner for Tato's Mallets. If you're looking for polo mallets, you can find your way over to Tato's. And we get you all set up with all kinds of different gear there. Remember, daylight savings. So be ready for that. And we're going through some of the special days today. Here we go. We're going to change of possession to end the first chucker. That ball, they bring it off 5 yards from the boards. And they count it out. They'll start that one with Alejandro Novillo Astrada. He's going to work that ball in and find Nero, and then we get a whistle on the play on the one shot as Nero was coming down, and looked like Pablo came in from left to right. They're going to call a right-of-way violation. And work this ball down to the 60-yard mark. So, 3 Graces starting the second chucker of 6 today at the Grand Champions Polo Club, gcpolo.com. And kind of a broken play. Alejandro started the change of possession with just a one-time shot, looking for Nero. He found him, and then Juanma kind of overrode the ball, but the actual line, and I wasn't sure if it actually had a little change there, but they're going to go with Pablo Mac Donough on the lesser angle. And there's the banner right there, the Boca Raton Club. If you haven't been there, please check that out down in Boca Raton. Beautiful Boca Raton. Here comes Alejandro. Oh, well hit. Estrada. Alejandro Novillo Astrada with the 60-yard penalty for defended. All players 30 yards from the ball, but nobody was going to touch that ball as Estrada crushing one to get the go-ahead goal early here in the second chukker. Back to the center on Esteban Ferrari, and out the front door, and look at this, it's going to be Alejandro again. So Estrada getting a lot of touches early. Gonzalito pulls it forward, everybody overrides, controlled by Mac Donough, and picked up, taken out, and by actually Gonzalito as Bensadon will pick up the loose ball play, and Gonza will go forward, and look at this. Rufino trying to get around the corner there on Estrada, and now Gonza. Pieres. Pinpoint pass for Ganzi. Grant, he'll keep it moving. Nicely placed ball. Inside the 60 will stay on the field. Wow, Mac Donough on the next shot. Across goal. Gonna find Gonzalez as everybody comes flying in there. Now Sapo comes in there. Colo puts him on his hip, goes to the near side. Sapo's like, what's up? It looked clean to me. And he'll take it across the center now, and we got Polo moving here in the second. Gonzalito back and forth, both teams using the back shot. And Gonzalez will come from left to right there across the center. And a good read by Sapo Caset jumping on that right away. That ball gets backed up with a little bit of an angle, but Caset in the blue helmet perfectly on that ball, 100% on the right of way. Remember, the player meeting that ball must be 100% on the right of way. He cannot be coming from an angle. When two players are going to the ball, they go with the lesser angle. From the spot on the 5A, 145 from goal. Remember, Polo Field, 300 by 160. And Caset, the master shot off the post from 140. Sapo hitting the ball very clean there. And I like this. Both teams shooting from distance, and all 8 players have the ability. So that frame of mind tells you watch out, because they are going for the goal today as much as possible when it is open. And look at this. Caset's going to go from the hundo again. Bounces off a pony. Grant's in there with Alejandro. Turned around quickly by Mac Donough. Pablo will slow it. Take a little pace out of it. Just waiting for his players to get open. Gonzalez and Pieres come together. Turned around now by Bensadon. Rufino. Rufino's got a good look here. And here comes Grant. Can he save it? And nice try there. Double G comes flying in on the Dark Bay Pony. Sent the Rita breeding operation. That ball's going to go just off the side, and we'll line up for another knock-in. Only had two or three knock-ins, so both teams very high percentages on their shooting. We want to remember, it is March, and March is a fantastic month for polo. But one of our let's just add a little energy to the March fun, and remember the 7th annual Nick Roldan Sunset Polo and White Party, hosted by Grant Ganzi, Double G in the house. It's going to be Friday, March 21st. Put that on your map. You actually got to get on this right now. And at the end of this chucker, or even right now, go to sunsetpolo.com and get your tickets because this sells out quickly. Now, they do have, it is held right there at the stadium. So they have field 1 and field 2, and there's a lot of room for people. But if you want to get in the VIP or you want to step up, and it's for great charities, so please get behind it. You'll love it. 3 entertainers this year, and when I say 3, those are, well, the main headliners, but you never know at the white party. It's always a lot of fun, so make sure you get out your white clothes and come on and have some fun. Snap one time, and they're going to get one quickly here after the courtesy change. Across the center. Bad luck there for, actually, it looked like Bensadon was on the move, but it did not hurt him because Gonzalito, he's always hovering. And when Gonzalito, number 4 in the white helmet, is in the vicinity, and when I say that, about 70 to 90 yards from goal, he is deadly. And Gonzalito will pick up his second of the day. 4-4 here in our second chucker. Both teams matching up here now. Kind of getting a little feel for each other. Caset is going to just crush one again, looking for Ganzi. Astrada puts him on his hip. Little give and go. Change the field and the thievery play. Good steal here by number 3 in the blue helmet. Caset looking to go down the center. Intercepted and broke up by McDonough, Pablo. He'll give it over to Astrada. Alejandro looking for Gonzalez. Can't find him. Backed up nicely by Pieres and controlled by Bensadon. Rufino. Outlet pass. Looking for Caset. You're going to see that a lot. They work very well together and playing together in the World Polo League for the Casablanca team. So tuning in their passing. Lugano, right there in the back. Great jewelry there with Lugano. And, of course, you see in the way far in the back there, the international and World Polo League flags. That will give you a sign that you are in the area of the Grand Champions Polo Club, right on Lake Worth Road. So if you are coming to the game or you want to see it live, keep an eye out for those flags. They will lead you to the number 1 and number 2 field and find your spot. And also that you'll find your spot for the white party. Outlet pass for Bensadon. Rufino, about a minute left here in our second chucker. See if one team can get a lead here. Grant looking for the ball. Oh, his horse kicks it right in front. And taken out, though, by McDonough. Pablo now, 3 Graces. They have time with 50 seconds on the clock. He's going to find Matias. Ooh, Gonzalez, nice little chestnut mare, though. Spins around, stays on his side, no foul. Turns it back in. Now he'll drive one from about 90, but that ball's going to go off to the left side, and that'll end our second chucker play. So 4-4 as very even. 3 apiece in the first, 1 apiece in the second. And we'll send everybody off here to get on some new mounts. And we'll be back for our third chucker play. Stay with us. World Polo League is back. All right, here we go. Back for our third Charco play. Welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz. Thank you for joining us today for the 2025 Santa Rita Abierto. 32 goals against 29. Love the high goal polo. And this game is, it started out, it was all offense on both teams. Everybody was running and great shooting. We only had one knock-in. And everything else was either a goal or stayed on the field. Gonzalez had one for three Graces. Astrada had one, and Nero. That's our three Graces team. They're also playing with Mac Donough. Casablanca had three. Bensadon, Caset, and Pieres. Ganzi rounding out their team. And then we had a goal by Astrada, penalty 4. From the 60-yard mark, and another by Gonza Pieres, and that puts us at 4-4 here. Which team can get a lead here going into halftime? Grand Champions Polo Club, Stadium Field, here we go. Little miss hit there by Gonzalito, backed up nicely by Estrada, intercepted and canking out by Bensadon, and watch out because here comes Rufino. Good D by Nero. Pablo will control in the corner, press in here by Pieres. Nice move by Pablo Mac Donough as he flips to the inside. Rita breeding operation. His brother also, Martin, teaming up with Pablo in their breeding operation. Give and go, looking for Gonzalez. Colo. And will that ball stay on the field? Yeah, this is a little bad luck. But, you know, we see a lot of plays in polo where teams, you know, they pass the ball to that open space and players run onto it. And the level that we're watching today with 32 goals against 29, we are seeing direct pinpoint passes at full speed. And when I say full speed, that's 25 to 36 miles an hour. And they are getting it done, both teams, at a high level. Back and forth. Bensadon will leave it for Caset. Sapo's going to look for the open space this time. Oh, it sneaks under the mallet there. They're going to get a play. As you see Estrada going back, knowing he was going to foul, pulls out Gonzalito with the deep neck shot, and he's going to lay this one inside for Bensadon. But Estrada, calm, cool, and collected, will work it to the outside. Estrada gives it back to Pablo. Pablo uses that turn to create more space for himself. Now he goes down the center, and Colo is going to hammer one again as he snaps this one a good 100 yards down inside the 60. Now, the cat and mouse, Nero and Caset. Sapo needs to create more space. Takes it back another 20 yards. Finds the space. Has room to work. Give and go to Bensadon. And we'll go to our courtesy chain. No, they're going to play it around here as they go around the corner. Look like, oh, I see, yeah. Gonzalito was off changing or doing something over there. And Rufino perfectly worked the clock enough and kept it in play, but stolen away by three Graces, and Colo Gonzalez is trying to work it in. Defensive play by Pieres as Gonzalito will get Bensadon and Sapo going forward. Here we go. We got a foot race. It's going to be Caset. He's got Bensadon on the left side. Now Sapo out of the air, being pressed here by Gonzalez. Everybody slams on the brakes. Good D by Gonzalez. Wow, what a play right there. He slides in, makes the ride off, steals the ball, and gets the outlet pass for Pablo. And now he's going on offense. Colo Gonzalez everywhere here in the third chucker. Matias tries to get the steal. Everybody going to another level now. Caset tries to get through the hook. Picked up, controlled by the maestro. And a whistle. 3:19 on the clock. You might get a Kersey change play. Yes, we will. So, right here, Pepe, all right, in the saddle. Gaston Dorniak, our third man. We do have the IRO in place as we are using the challenge system. And the Santa Rita Abierto, both teams will receive 2 challenges, 1 per half. And it's a little different than the USPA Center. They go with 1 per game. It is it's a tournament committee play. And they use 1 per half if needed. Good shot here of Gonza Pieres and his pit crew. Beautiful horses. All the triggers are in place also, so if the umpires do need to use the cameras to check and see if a goal is in or out, to see if the ball goes over the end line or over the sideline. If it goes out of bounds anywhere and they're not sure which player went off of, they can use the cameras. As you look right here, Gonzalito taking his spurs off or putting one on. And some players will use spurs on some horses. Some, they will not. When I was a young lad at 12 years old, I was always amazed because Gonzalito Pieres' father, Gonzalito Sr., used to wear 1 spur. He wore 1 on the left, and he didn't wear 1 on the right. And so one day I asked him, why does he only wear 1? And he said, Dale, if I want the horse to go fast, he kicks with the right foot. That's the one without. He says, when I want the horse to go really fast, I kick with the left one. And that's the one with the spur. So it made sense. You can try that if you want. A lot of players do wear 2, or they do not wear them. But I thought that was kind of interesting. Gonza Pieres, a Hall of Famer, Argentine Open winner, U.S. Open winner, just an amazing man. And actually he's in town, so he might even be at the game today. And if he is, I'd like to give a big shout-out to Gonzalo Sr. Gonzalo, is always a pleasure. He was watching his grandson play in the bronze trophy this year. Okay, so we do have a fair play, and the possession was in... Well, it was with the 3 Graces in the gray, so they're going to go ahead and work this one, and here comes Nero. Juan Martin Nero. Oh! Just off the right side. And once again, you can see that beautiful banner in the back, the Boca Raton Club. If you do get a chance, please make sure you stop down at the Boca Raton Club in beautiful Boca Raton. They have the main hotel and the beach club. And they redid the beach club. They were one of our title sponsors also for beach polo in Miami. So we like a big shout out to the Boca Raton Club. On the back shot, picked up here, and it's going to get stolen away by Gonzalito Pieres. And Gonzalito in the white helmet trying to sneak it through for Sapo. Sapo drops the ball to Gonzalez. Colo, Matias, and Astrada. Very smooth. Makes the hook and the back shot. This one will come across the center. Well done, Matias, Colo Gonzalez. Well done, Double G. A lot of hook plays going on there, and this ball will finally go out of bounds. But, man, it is fun to watch this level with this style and these horses, the ability of the players and the horses, when it all comes together, it is very exciting, adrenaline pumping. On the outlet pass on a knock-in, Estrada will find Pablo Mac Donough, and we've got Nero going forward. Oh, bad bounce. It kind of hit it, went up in the air on the lob wedge, bounced backward. Gonzalito's going to turn and burn at full speed. And look at this. Here comes Casablanca. 3-on-2. Grant Ganzi takes a swipe at it. Alejandro will flip it along a little more. Colo will keep it going. Gonzalez on the chestnut. Keeps it in front of Sapo. Sapo, whoa, that's some rice and a rubbing right there. Everybody getting rodeo style here. You want it, you got it. Giving it back to them, and they're all clean write-offs. But look at this. Nero's going to jump in there and get the first goal of the day for Juan Martin Nero. So Nero will pick up his, second of the day, I apologize, Juanma. And look at this. This is some fun stuff right here. Boom, there you go. Hello. And that releases. And actually, Sapo took his man out. Gonzalez did the job. He found Nero. And Nero's going to get the go-ahead goal. And that's going to end our first half. Let's check our stats here. They should be pretty close here. 5-4 across the board. Shots on goal right there, 9-8. Knock-ins, that was a little bit of a different. Casablanca missing the goal a couple times, but not bad. And then throw-ins. 3 more won by the three Graces team, giving them a little bit of an edge. Great drone footage there of the stadium field. Look at that, beautiful. We're going to let everybody go to the tents. We'll get them all lined out with their coaches. You go ahead and take a little break, and we'll be back for the second half of the 2025 Santa Rita Abierto. Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Gave me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, you know, it's like a big family. We're all, you know, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
7th annual Nick Roldan Sunset Polo White Party is back.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Give me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, you know, it's like a big family. We're all, you know, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
The 7th annual Nick Roldan Sunset Polo White Party is back.
have an opportunity. Santos Bellini's going to fire one from 60. Oh, off the post. Welcome back, everybody, to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz. 2025 Santa Rita Abierto, live from the Stadium Field, Grand Champions Polo Club. Good shot here of the players as they warm up. Grant Ganzi and his main man right there, Roki, keeps an eye on all those beautiful, beautiful four-legged athletes, polo ponies, Santa Rita breeding operation. And let's bring up speed if you're just joining us for the second half. We have three Graces. They're in the gray jerseys today. Matias Colo Gonzalez on 5 goals playing number 1. Juanma Nero, Juanma, playing the number 2 on 10 goals. Pablo Mac Donough playing number 3 on 10 goals. And Alejandro Novillo Astrada playing the number 4 on 7 goals. Grant has, Colo has 1 goal. Alejandro has 2, 1 from the field and 1 from the penalty line, a penalty 4. And we have 2 by Juanma Nero. That's how they get their 5 goals. This 32-goal team, is the Abierto, is open. Casablanca with Grant Ganzi on 3 goals, playing number 1. Rufino Bensadon, 8 goals, playing number 2. Sapo Caset, playing the number 3 on 9 goals. And Gonza Pieres, playing number 4 on 9 goals. We have 1 goal from Rufino, Sapo, and then 2 goals by Gonza. And that's where we get our 5-4. Very fast, open-paced action. And after the first chucker, it looked like it was going to be a one of those high-scoring rock and roll games. Then they got into some nip and tuck back and forth, but at full speed. And not a lot of fouls, as we've only had the 1 penalty 4. And not a lot of knock-ins. So just neutral polo, back and forth by each team. And this is the pace that we have been watching. And at 32 goals at 29, you can understand why. And so after the halftime break and our traditional divot stomp, polo, the only professional sport in the world that allows their fans on the field, we get a penalty on a right-of-way violation. As you can see, that ball got hit 45 degrees across the field, and Casablanca turning onto that right-of-way. They'll drop the ball from the spot, and that looks like it's about 80 yards out between the 60-yard line just in front there. 70-80. Grant Ganzi, penalty 5A from the spot. Double G will do the honors for Casablanca. ESPN Polo in the background there. Keep an eye on the backdrops. Here comes Grant. Oh, well hit. Grant Ganzi. And wow, Rufino Bensadon, the 1-2 combination. Now, watch Grant. He hits this ball so high. Rufino takes it out of the air. And if you saw the finals of the Founders Cup, I got to interview Grant Ganzi at the CTV Sports Studios yesterday, and we talked about it. He actually scored a goal on a penalty 4 where he deflected it in. Just amazing eye-hand coordination by both players here. This play by Bensadon and, of course, the goal by Grant. And now Grant Ganzi on the rotation is going to hit one here. This ball might carry. Taken off the doorstep by McDonough. And he'll clear it into the corner. 5-5 here in the fourth. Astrada. What a sneaky little thievery play here as Astrada takes it around behind. Now the gray mare. We got a foot race. Astrada on the gray pony, and this horse can fly as he comes in. Now he goes for the cut shot, looking for McDonough, the 1-2. And just off to the left. But that's the way you turn the defense into offense. High-level play there by Alejandro. I love the way he had to snap that ball around his defender and was already moving. And once he got out in front, Sapo had to go to the speed stick to catch him. And Casablanca will get control on the knock-in. Down to center. Nicely hit ball. That ball will carry and a good 20 yards past the center. So Sapo Caset driving at 150 there. Backed up cleanly by Nero. We have the rotation working for both teams as McDonough will run the turn. Gonzalito needs a little room to work. Open back shot. Bensadon leaves it for Caset. Sapo trying to get around Pablo. Pablo had no play there. Gonzalez comes in, puts the pressure on Caset. Deep neck shot. That ball's got eyes. Yes, it did. But the Secretary of Defense, Estrada, meets that ball in the goal mouth like a hockey goalie, stops it, and here comes Nero. Juanma keeps it moving, gets it around center, leaves it for Estrada. Alejandro will put it back in play, looking for McDonough. Nicely played by Bensadon. Rufino off the pony, broken play, could be trouble. Pablo once, twice, and the finish by McDonough and Pablo. Pick up his first of the day. Everybody on 3 Graces scoring goals. Well done, Pablo McDonough. Poetry in motion as he picks that ball up, keeps the rhythm going, gets out in front of everybody, takes it out of the air on the finish. No problem. And we'll get everybody on some fresh legs. Casablanca tent down in the far corner. Like everybody changing up, using the Kersey change. Right there, that beautiful hedge line in the palms. Field 3 is on the opposite side. Chucker TV. Banner there, CTV Sports. And if you look right there to the left, you got the Grand Champions Polo Club, World Polo League, and the Santa Rita Polo Farm. Remember, Polo School is in session, so if you want to learn how to play polo, the Polo School, and you can go to gcpolo.com, and you'll see Juan Bellini or Cale Newman, our polo manager, Cale Newman. His number's there, and you can give him a call. He'll talk to you about the Polo School, or you can ask any question about any of the polo, and everything from 6 to 26, and our women's league. And also, remember, Sunset Chuckers and Cocktails. We started that. So that is now in session. A lot like Club Chuckers. Fun, safe, open polo with top players and novice players mixed together. And then if you have a group that wants to come, you also have cocktails being served and, well, some amazing hors d'oeuvres. So we had a very successful Chuckers cocktail. Oh, and don't forget about our music. We had DJ Webb last week. So we'll have different DJs come in, mixing the music with the polo. On the turn, picked up here and controlled by Sapo Caset. Sapo down the right side. Well read by McDonough. He'll leave it behind and let Nero take over. Juanma back and forth. Another dynamic duo, these two in the middle. I love the middle of both teams. Bensadon and Caset. McDonough and Nero. Pablo. Short pass, intercepted. A little deflection. That's all that Bensadon needed to do. Gondolito read it perfect. His own team came off of there. He actually stole that for Casa. Puts it back in the inside. Here comes Grant Ganzi. Grant takes it inside the 60. Picked up by Nero. He'll work for some more space. Flips to the near side. Back to the offside. Ducking and diving. Bobbing and weaving. Changing the field. And here comes Pablo on the gray pony. McDonough. Under 2 minutes left here in the fourth. Both teams very active coming out of the tent. Outlet pass for Nero. Juanma's got a little room to work here. No need to rush. Looking to find an open player. Down to center. Open back shot. Grant Ganzi. Double G. Good pickup here. 2 in a row. Gets over center. Now he's got a deal. And that ball popped up. I want to see if Grant's okay. And looks like he is okay. So he'll keep playing. Sapo Caset. The ball looked like it popped up. Maybe hit Grant in the helmet. Round the corner they go. And a whistle on the play will stop the clock with 54 seconds. Just under a minute left here in the fourth chucker. Let's check the replay. It's going to be Caset first of all. He takes it back to the left. Takes the mallet for Pablo, kicks off a pony, and Gonzalez is going to get caught on the right-of-way violation as that ball was still going up and down the field. Casablanca will get an opportunity here at the open goal penalty and, more important, an opportunity to tie this game up with 54 seconds on the clock. So after this shot, they might have time to get back to center for a bowl-in. It's going to be Grant Ganzi to do the honors on the 30-yard open goal penalty 2. Just off to the left. So the 3 Graces will dodge a bullet, and it'll be Astrada to bring it in. 40 seconds on the clock. Might see a coast-to-coast run here. Pablo on the gray. One-timer down the board looking for Nero. A little too far. Picked up by Cassette. Sapo. Bounces off a pony. That'll work in favor of 3 Graces. Watch Gonzalez in the center. Nero will work it down in the coffin corner. Juan Martin Nero breaks the head off his mallet, but the clock goes tick, 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 and that should end our fourth chucker as Casablanca will manage the clock, and they will start the fifth chucker with a knock-in. So we have a match for you right here, all tied up once again. Who will take the fifth? We'll be back. You'll find out. Stay with us here on CTV Sports.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chuckles and Cocktail, because this is a fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxing, chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day. All right, here we go. Fifth chucker action. Grant Ganzi. Headed out on the field here for the Fifth chucker, and a good shot here of Matias Colo Gonzalez and Alejandro Novillo Astrada. Santa Rita Abierto, 32 goals against 29. And now it's become very, very tight-knit on the defense, both teams. And not playing clean, though, not allowing each team to get on the line. We just had we had one penalty 4 and then a penalty 2. Estrada hit a 4 in the second. Ganzi had an opportunity at a 2. Just off to the left. A little bad luck there. Grant 100% this year. So this fifth chucker is going to be a pivotal chucker. We ended the chucker with the ball going over the end line. Casablanca had about 8 seconds on the clock, so they just let the clock run out so they'd have possession. See what kind of set play. Looks like they're having a little polo huddle here, talking to each other, figuring it out. Sapo Caset will do the honors in the blue helmet. Here comes Sapo. Here's it out to the left. Now he's going to pick it up and find Gondolito. Pieres doesn't get it moved as far as he would like to get it moved. And then it comes around. And Estrada will take one from about 80. Gets it inside the 6. Colo with a little snap. Right to McDonough. Oh, off the post. A little tough play there. And that'll bring him to the knock-in. And we'll see if Sapo can get him moving. Yeah, here we go. Cassette now finding the, 30 yards past center there. So really getting a hold of his Sapo, driving the ball nicely today. And he was doing a superb job during the Founders Cup in the World Polo League. But he looks like he's even taking it to a whole nother level as he gets trying to get the Casablanca team going here in the Santa Rita Abierto. Grant comes together with Estrada. Estrada with a nice ride-off. Open back shot. Good angle. Picked up and controlled by Pablo. Pablo checking the shoulder, waiting for some help. Has Nero in the rumble seat. He'll drop it. Nero now back to the left side, looking for Estrada. Estrada's going to sacrifice himself, take a Grant out, leaves it, bounces off a pony. Good play here by Grant Ganzi as he spins around, gets it moving towards his goal. Nice hook. Leaves it now for, bad luck. It bounced off a pony. Nero tries to get a hold of it. Cat and mouse. Turned around by Gondolito. Snap down inside. That's a perfect pass for Bensadon. Near side play off the pony. Picked up and controlled by McDonough. Pablo. Now both teams slowing the pace a little bit just to try to find the open pass. Defense has been very strong by both teams here in the second half. So there's not many free players as we saw early, and that's where each team is going to have to use different set plays. And look at Nero, drags it forward, got to go near side, flips it inside for Gonzalez. Colo on the near side. Great D by Bensadon. Here comes Cassette. Casablanca looking to get one more run in here before the courtesy change. Cassette on the far side on the Dark Bay pony. He's got room to work. Now Astrada, they open it up in the coffin corner. Deep neck shot coming, looking for Bensadon. Rufino met in there by Pablo, taken out by Gonzalez, and they pick the pace back up again. 3:50 on the clock. They come together on right off and look like a reach. We'll see what our mount officials decide. They will go to the courtesy change here, and they'll leave that ball from the spot. So we'll see if they thought there was a reaching play there or a possession. And we'll get everybody again on some fresh ponies. So this 3:40 right now, very important. So we should see some top ponies here. Watch Gonzalez and Rufino. And you see right there is Gonzalez. That ball is still going across the field. Matias makes a play on it. Rufino actually reached over. Not an easy play to move the ball, but we had McDonough following the old right-of-way, picking up Rufino on the left to right play on the turn or blocking call. And that ball was inside the 60. Good shot here of Sapo Caset. Love the new Casablanca jerseys. Three Graces, they love their gray. They were the Three Graces playing in the 6 and the 8 also. And now in the Abierto. Rebecca Cohen playing in the 6 and the 8 also. Graduate from our polo school. That must be a thrill to have the Three Graces team here in the Abierto against a very strong brand and organization with Casablanca. As they chatted out, you could hear them. You look at them all moving around there, kind of talking about, hey, how we're going to handle this, what we're going to do next. We got a set play here from the spot, so we do have a reaching call as McDonough will pick up the right-of-way violation. And we'll go to the second half of the 5th chucker. Here we go as Pablo McDonough down the left side. Nero out of the air by Cassette. He'll slow it. Gondolito on the outlet if he needs them. No, he goes down to center looking for Grant. Options everywhere. One touch. Well done, Ganzi. Turned out by McDonough. Pablo. Oh, again, another little thievery play there by Bensadon. Astrada will get just out in front of Grant. He'll go into the neck with it, and then he'll turn the defense into offense. Everybody coming into the boards quickly. Going to be Juanma Nero to get there before the group. Drops it in for Pablo. A little bit too far, backed up by Pieres. Rufino trying to ride it out. Non-call, good non-call. Too much space. Outlet pass to McDonough. Pablo. Shot on goal from 65. And the give and go. Back to Sapo. Rufino. Finding Sapo. Now Sapo. Goes to the inside, back to the outside, looking for Pieres, and it will be Gonzalito as they come together here, putting a little pressure on Pablo. Nice hook. Look at Gonzalito working hard on defense. Gonzalez having to deal with Ganzi and Pieres now. Colo trying to work it around. Finds Astrada. Close-knit plays here Alejandro's going to find the open space. Can he get there? Good read by Caset under the belly with it. He's going to turn the corner. Pablo has no play. He knows it. And here we go. Casablanca as we click down. Oh, they leave it behind. Broken play. Pablo says, thank you, sir. This could work for them. Now Bensadon, a sole survivor. And well done, Rufino. Staying home and pushing Pablo Mac Donough to the outside, not making it easy for him to get a goal shot there. They'll keep the 1-goal lead here. Casablanca looking for the equalizer. 40 seconds left in the fifth. Huge shot here. Overhit, though. Astrada will get there. And whistle on the play. You make the call. This ball's going to drop down for Astrada. He's going to back this ball up. And they come together there. Casablanca saying they thought there was more angle, but we'll see what the Mount officials decide on this one. That's going to end the chucker as the foul happened within the 30 seconds. So one more chucker left. Very tight match. Who's going to pull it out? Who will take home the Santa Rita Abierto 2025? We'll find out. We'll be right back.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Gave me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
The 7th annual Nick Roldan Sunset Polo White Party is back.
World Polo League is back. Santa Rita Abierto, Santa Rita Polo Farm, one of the largest, most unique private 102-acre polo facilities in Wellington, Florida, with over 212 stalls, 9 self-contained, amazing stables, 2 tracks, 5 climate-controlled tack rooms, vet rooms, staff quarters, guest house, you name it. 4 polo fields, state-of-the-art underground irrigation and short work area. The club, it's the South here, of course, Grand Champions Polo Club. 10 manicured, beautiful high-level GCPC, Santa Rita Polo Farm. And we're live for the Santa Rita Abierto, and here we go. 6 chucker action, 1 goal different, anybody's match, and it's going to be Sapo Caset to try to get one going here early for Casablanca, looking for the equalizer. Look at the chestnut mare, get him going. Good hook by Juanma Nero, and they're going to all turn and burn, and here comes Pablo on the Dark Bay pony. Look at this pony go. La Ernita. On the move, Pablo Mac Donough goes for the deep neck shot, backed up by Gonzalez. We've gone to another level. Here comes Sapo. Everybody going forward. I got Gonza Pieres on the move. Gonza, good pickup here, turning the corner. Look for the cut shot. There it is. Ooh, a little bit off the side of his mallet. But wow, what a way to start our 6th and final chucker here. Everybody just rolling. Alejandro got a big smile on his face there. He's enjoying himself. Now it's going to be Astrada. He's been strong at the number 4 position today, doing his job, keeping that back door closed down, trying to find someone going forward. There's the centering pass. Oh, Colo Gonzalez is going to launch one here. This is going to give Pablo about 3 lengths on Bensadon. And the approach to finish, and there you go, coast to coast like butter on toast. Starts with the knock-in from Astrada. Then they find Gonzalez on the right to left, and I like the way Colo Gonzalez, he snaps that ball as he's riding from right to left. He knows he's got McDonough out in front. Bensadon cannot do anything but hope for the miss. And Pablo, no problem. 7-5, 2-goal difference here for Three Graces. Possession is a necessity, and Bensadon 3 times out of the air. Sapo leaning back, stolen away by Astrada. Open back shot with angle. Here comes Nero. One time looking for Pablo. Three Graces dialed in here, stolen away by Pieres. Gonzalito using the boards. Well read by the 2 10-goalers. Snap back to the center. Now Colo makes the hook. Watch the next shot. Oh, it looks like Nero decides to go a little bit deeper. Now the tail shot for Gonzalez. That's a pretty pass. That's a pretty finish. And spectacular polo by Three Graces as Nero had us all running towards the corner and then pulls a little tail shot and perfectly placed for Matias Colo Gonzalez. Nobody could get to that ball. That just shows you Juan Martin Nero at his finest. He's such a great captain when he captains the teams. And well, you have a lot of captains out there today, but man, that you look like he was going to go for the next shot. He had the next shot, but he takes the ball forward there to create more space. He knows that he's got Gonzalez all by himself, and then that little tail shot with angle is a perfect example of playing chess at 25 miles an hour. Well done, Three Graces. They did that done right before the courtesy change, and that's a huge goal because it gives them that 3-goal cushion. So with the 3-goal cushion, can they finish against a very strong Casablanca team? Casablanca, they need possession. Alejandro says, no, I got it. Backs it up again, and they're keeping it going here. Three Graces has been dialed in here early in the 6th chucker. Now, we got a foot race. Nero, Ganzi, and you'll get a whistle here on the right-of-way violation, and this is all horsepower here. Grant tried to get out in front there to steal this ball. Let's see if he gets there in time. Back shot coming across. Ball going down across. Going to get caught on the right away. Reaching foul. Open goal penalty 2. And Three Graces will add another. Three Graces. Strong 6 chucker. Very, very strong. Started with Pablo, went to Colo, and I think Gonzalez took that one, or maybe Astrada took that one, Alejandro. Yeah, Alejandro, they'll give Alejandro 3. And look at this. They get a good break on the bowling, the big chestnut pony for Astrada, the approach. And Three Graces on fire here in the 6 chalker. I mean, this is just bad luck for Casa. It does happen. Remember, the bowling is a lottery. Sometimes you never know. It can hit a pony, bounce out. But this time it just bounced right out to Estrada's stick. And we had just changed horses about a minute ago, so everything is fresh right now. So anytime you get a jump or a lead on somebody, wave goodbye. Estrada, again, just dominating the bowlings here in the 6 chucker. We'll be able to check that out on the stats at the end. Make sure you stay with us on that. And we also will have our trophy presentation where we'll be going out to the field, and Jan Edik Frank, the voice of polo. But still have some business to carry on here. 5 goals, though. They've doubled them up. I did not see this coming based on how tight it was. But like I said, Three Graces has just been doing everything correctly here in the 6. Sapo, he'll find Bensadon. Rufino works it out. Estrada will just play neutral. There goes Sapo. There's the give and go. Will it stay on the field for Caset? That's a deep neck shot, but he's going to drive that one home. And Sapo will get number 2. So 4 down as the clock ticks down. Under a minute and a half. Here's a good replay of Sapo in the finish. Perfectly hit. Right there at the Aspen Valley Polo Club banner. Remember, if you want to play polo in the summer, AspenValleyPoloClub.com, July into September. And also remember, if you decide to come and play there, please ask Cale Newman, who you can find his number there also, about Polo on Demand. It's going to be Casablanca to win this one, and well, you got to shoot here as the clock's ticking down because you need quick goals. So I like the thought process here by Caset as he'll fire one just wide to the right, but a nice attempt. And Estrada will set up. Very strong 29-goal team, the Three Graces. The setup, as I broke it down early for you, with Colo Gonzalez in front right here and Estrada in the back. I thought that was a great setup, player to player. And then when you put the 2 10-goalers in the middle, well, look at this. Colo trying to go for it from way out, and the clock will tick down, so that'll end it right there. Is Three Graces, Colo Gonzalez, Juan Martin Nero, Pablo Mac Donough, and Alejandro Novillo Astrada will gonza on here in the Santa Rita Abierto. But thank you, Casablanca, with Grant Ganzi, Rufino Bensadon, Sapo Caset, and Gonza Pieres, Gonzalito. Let's check it out. 10-6. Shots on goal. This made sense. 19, so they outshot him there. And a little, 5 more. Knock-ins, even. So there you go on the shooting. Throw-ins, not too bad. 3-3. Fouls committed. Both teams are stellar. And great job by Esteban Ferrari, Pepe Araya. Great job on our feet on the field, and our third man, Gaston Dorniak. They did not need to use any challenges or any. So we are going to send this out. We're going to take a little break, and then when we come back, we're going to go out to Jan Edik Frank at the field side, so you get to see the players up close and personal for our trophy presentation and meet all the best playing ponies. My name is Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports when I say thank you for making us the leaders in polo broadcasting. And always remember, here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.
Alessia Zeidler here to do the prize presentation. Thank you very much. Okay then. Are we ready, Cale? All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you very much. Before we start, let's have a cracking round of applause, if you please, for both of these teams playing the Santa Rita Abierto 2025 Casablanca and the Three Graces. Now we're going to start. Yes, we've got two lovely ladies who are going to be helping us this afternoon. We've got the lovely Alexa Celine and Alessia Zeidler. Thank you very much, ladies, for helping us out. And we're going to start with the best playing pony, of which we have two. We're going to start, first of all, with the one that's actually here, and that is the Grand Champions Polo Club best playing pony. Please bring her forward. Her name is Sasha. She was ridden by Mr. Sapo Caset in the first and the fourth chucker. Ladies and gentlemen, please, on behalf of all the ponies, a big round of applause for Sasha. Oh, she's loving all the attention. Look at that. And she faces to the camera once again. Well done, Sapo Caset, who played her in the first and in the fourth chucker. We also have, thank you very much, a pony that has already made its way back to the stables on behalf of the American Polo Horse Association. A blanket which will be presented to Juanma Nero. He rode a pony called Insignia Gilda, a 2018 Bear May. Owned and bred by Santa Rita, and they're the man who rode it, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for Juanma Nero and Insignia Gilda. Right, ladies, are you ready? Alessia, are you ready? Celine, are you ready? Beg your pardon, Alexa, thank you very much. We're going to start with the runners-up, ladies and gentlemen, Team Casablanca. At number one, please step forward, the one and only Grant Ganzi. At number two, ladies and gentlemen, scoring 2 goals, Rufino Bensadon, there he is. And then at number three, ladies and gentlemen, what a joy to watch him play once again. Sapo Caset, bravo, well done, Sapo. And of course, the man at the number 4 position, Gonza Pieres. Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause. The runners-up of the Santa Rita Abierto team, Casablanca. And now over to the winners, the Three Graces, finishing this final off 10 goals to 6. What a cracking game of polo we saw. We're going to start with the number 1. Please step forward. His name is Matias. They call him Colo Gonzalez. At number 2, ladies and gentlemen, the first of our 2 10 goals. Give it up for Juanma Nero. At number 3, ladies and gentlemen, the second of our 2 10 goals. Please give a big round of applause to Senor Pablo Mac Donough. There he is. And of course, they call him El Guapo. At number 4, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Alejandro Novillo Astrada. Well done, Alejandro. Now, before we lift that beautiful trophy, we do have one more important award to give, and that is the most valuable player, the MVP of this, the Santa Rita Abierto 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, that award goes to Juanma Nero. Muito obrigado. Thank you very much to the 2 ladies. Yes, you've got to take a seat. Juan, you've got to take a seat just for a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a big round of applause for your MVP, Juanma Nero. If I can now ask Casablanca to exit stage left, thank you very much. As we will now, of course, be presenting that beautiful Santa Rita Abierto trophy to your winners, ladies and gentlemen. There they are one more time. Give it up for the winners of the Santa Rita Abierto 2025, the three Graces, Colo Gonzalez, Juanma Nero, Pablo Mac Donough, and of course Alejandro Novillo Astrada. And from all of us here at Grand Champions Polo Club, hope you enjoyed the afternoon. If you didn't, come back and see us next week. We look forward to welcoming you back to any of our 6 to 26 games. Remember, you can go to gcpolo.com to get an update on the schedule. From all of us here, thank you very much for being with us. Drive home safely, and we look forward to welcoming you back here, hopefully next weekend. Especially you, Stacey.